camera roll.
Okay.
I was just reading lighting diagram.
So just do me a favor, say your name and what your role is in the company.
Hello, I'm Barry Andrews. I'm the CEO of QSC Audio. And we sell professional equipment. We sell equipment that people use to earn a living. It's gotta work. That's what it's for. Tell me when you want me to start.
My name's John Andrews. My title is Chief Operating Officer. Our engineers have put together a series of tests that are just brutal. One of the things that distinguishes QSC products is our legendary ruggedness and reliability. We always try to remember people use our products to make a living, and if our products let them down, they're not just embarrassed, they're losing money. I'm Pat Quilter. I'm the chairman of QSC Audio Products and the Q in QSC. I was very lucky to acquire two strong partners at the beginning of the company, John and Barry Andrews. We recognized early on that each of us brought certain strengths to the table. I'm more of a problem-solving type guy, so you give me a problem, I'll work it out, and I'll bring you a good solution. Barry has always been more the visionary type person, the one to think where we could be in 5 or 10 years. And then John is kind of like the glue that holds us together. I always like to think of it as like a successful band. You know, there are so many great bands, but the real secret is, can they stay together year after year? Barry, John, and I have worked together for 35 years, and we still talk to each other.
Today, we're the world's leading supplier of amplifiers, but really, for most of our existence, we were number 4, number 3, number 2. We didn't start out being master manufacturers. We started out a bunch of guys in a pretty ramshackle industrial unit in Costa Mesa making things on plywood tables.
It was a very boom and bust existence, because if customers were coming in the door, then we had to, tend to them. But eventually we'd sell everything on the floor, and we didn't have time to build any more. So eventually the customers would stop showing up because there wasn't anything to buy. Then we had time to build stuff, but there was no customers. So we'd have this good month followed by a bad month, followed by That was how we were as a manufacturer. We were a joke. And we realized for us to be successful, we had to get way beyond where we were.
This is where it begins. Once your order's placed, we generate a barcode that tells us not only what this amplifier is going to become, but also how to build quality into it in every step of the way. In 45 minutes, your amplifier can be built from the time your order's placed. Using a world-class Oracle ERP system and a custom-programmed application, we're able to know where every amplifier is going at every moment because of the barcode and where it's been scanned at. Once the board's completed in the stuffing area, it passes on to our wave solder machine area where it's prepped and then prepared to go over a 500-degree pot of molten solder. This ensures that every component receives the best in integrity. Then, it's on its way over the bridge to the chassis assembly area. This is where the PCB is transformed from electronic circuits into the rugged, reliable, dependable amplifiers that you've come to know. One of the unique things about QSC's PLX amplifier line is that it's actually built upside down. This ensures that any foreign objects that fall inside or any dust fall on the bottom and not on your circuit board. Once each amplifier passes QSC's inspections and tests, we send it through a safety test, which ensures that it meets US and international safety standards. And there you have it, in as little as 45 minutes, a QSC amplifier, rugged, reliable, ready to go.
So we were looking at our success in power amps and wondering, well, where do we go from here? Because frankly, the world only needs so many power amps. That's only one part of the audio system.
The last thing this industry needs in many people's minds is another supplier of loudspeakers.
There are plenty of high-quality loudspeaker suppliers out there right now.
What QSC has to offer and what is so unique about it is our expertise in the DSP and the power side of it. And our ability to integrate those technologies in speakers is, frankly, I think it's non-existent in the rest of the industry.
A company like ourselves can control the total quality and make sure all the products work properly together, and therefore be able to give the customer a more sophisticated, more advanced system where we can still provide the service and support to back it up.
That's where the real advantages are going to show up, and I think it's going to allow us to deliver loudspeaker products that are unparalleled in terms of their performance, in terms of their value, and in terms of their sound quality.
It isn't just one thing, it's a combination of ingredients that makes the whole system work better.
If your goal is to make the most reliable product in the industry, if your goal is to never let your customer down, and you mean it, and you're prepared to back it up, then you really have only one choice, and that choice is that you have to thoroughly test your product. We maintain elaborate test procedures that are really the sum total of our experience over years. Whenever we find a new failure mode out in the field, we document that failure mode. We engineer a fix for that failure mode, and we create a test to make sure that failure mode doesn't happen again.
We continue this testing process until we can see there are no more weak links. Every part of the product is giving the best possible service it can, and then we feel that it's ready to send out and put in real people's hands.
Our promise to our customers is that you can count on our product.
We realize the stuff's got to work. A huge part of QSC's reputation has been our track record at standing by our customers and making things right.
When a customer feels cared for and when you back that up with action, then they come back for more because a feeling of trust develops. They trust us, we trust them. And when you've been doing that for 35 years, your product pretty much covers the waterfront.